Let's meet Taro. He is an eager new trainee at a bustling cafe, just spotting his very first VIP customer sitting at a table. Wanting to provide quick service, he rushes over, slams a tray down onto the table, and loudly asks, "Ocha do?" The VIP freezes, looking highly offended. Before Taro can say another word, the cafe manager materializes and yanks him behind the counter. Taro made a very common beginner mistake. The word he used, do, simply means how or how about. It is perfectly fine for your close friends. Throwing that casual word at a VIP is like tossing a fastball at their face. Formally, you must present your words on a velvet pillow. This visual equation shows the fix. You drop the casual, blunt do and replace it with a verbal politeness cushion, Ikaga. By softening your language, you immediately put the guest at ease. It signals that you respect their status and want them to feel comfortable in your space. Back in the kitchen, the cafe manager hands Taro a literal fluffy cushion to help him remember this important concept. This graphic shows the formula for a polite offer. Start with an item, follow with the topic marker wa, and finish by asking Ikaga desu ka. Try it with ocha, the word for tea. It drops into the front, making ocha wa ikaga desu ka. Taro steps back to the table. He approaches gently, uses his new phrase, and the VIP smiles, accepting the cup. This same formula works for asking someone's opinion. Just swap the item out for owaji, the word for taste. Taro asks, "Owaji wa ikaga desu ka?" How is the taste? The VIP gives him a very satisfied thumbs up. This single structure lets you serve drinks, suggest new items, or check on a meal, wrapping your question in a layer of care. Just as Taro gets comfortable, the intimidating cafe owner walks in. Taro has a brand new menu plan he needs to pitch to him. For the big boss, the standard politeness cushion is not enough. You have to bring out the heaviest, softest level of respect you have. Look at the end of the phrase here. By changing desu ka into deしょうか, the question becomes even softer. Deしょうかadds a tone of humility and hesitation. It removes pressure, giving your boss an easy out if they want to decline your idea. Taro approaches the owner and asks, "Kono keikaku wa ikaga desho ka?" How about this plan? The owner gives a slow, approving nod. Taro is on a roll. He heads back to the dining floor to check another table, but he slips up and asks the customer, "Ikura desu ka?" The customer stops chewing, looks highly offended, and awkwardly pulls out their wallet to pay for a meal they haven't even finished. This clear split screen shows exactly why the customer panicked. Ikaga asks how something is. Ikura asks how much it costs. Keeping those sounds distinct ensures you are offering good hospitality rather than accidentally demanding money mid-bite. The shift is almost over. An elderly regular customer walks into the cafe looking completely exhausted. Taro notices her state. Instead of rushing over with a menu or immediately pushing coffee on her, he approaches quietly. He uses his new vocabulary for its third major purpose, checking on someone's physical well-being. He asks, "O karada no guai wa ikaga desu ka?" How is your health? The customer is visibly touched by his concern and settles comfortably into her chair. Watching from the counter, the manager gives Taro a gold star. Let's review the rules on this board. Ikaga is your polite how or how about. You use it to offer items, ask for opinions, and check on someone's health. And you can turn the dial from casual do up to polite ikaga desu ka, all the way to ikaga de shou ka for maximum respect. By using this simple politeness cushion, you ensure that every interaction is considerate, making anyone you speak with feel valued in Japanese society.